Breaking news, the stunning developments are also quite heart-wrenching. Air samples from the trunk of Casey's car reportedly reveal human decomposition. For the very latest on this huge development, let's go straight out to Jessica D'Onofrio, a reporter for CNN affiliate WKMG. Jessica, what is the very latest on these air sample results?
Well, sources close to the investigation told me today that, of course, if you've been reporting, the results are back from the University of Tennessee's Body Farm. That is a place where they're known to be experts on this kind of stuff. They have bodies scattered in different positions across a field in various stages of decomposition, and they've come back with their results, their preliminary results about these air samples that the Orange County Sheriff's Office sent to them weeks ago. They took from Casey Anthony's trunk. Those air samples are returned, and from what we understand right now, as you've been reporting, and as we've been reporting all afternoon and evening, that there was an indication that there was a decomposing body in the trunk of our car.
It's another way of saying a dead body in the trunk of the car. When we say the results are in showing human decomposition, i.e. a dead body, there is no identity attached to that human decomposition, is there?
That's correct, Jane, because we are still waiting for those DNA results. Those were sent off to the FBI. Those are going to be from hair samples that were taken out of the trunk of Casey Anthony's car. So we're still waiting back to hear about who those could be linked to. A lot of people are worried, of course, that that could be the 3-year-old girl. Of course, a lot of people are hoping that's not the case. But we're not sure right now if those results have been returned and the sheriff's office is just holding them, or if they haven't been returned yet, and we have yet to hear about what their results are.
Now, you're the man who got her out of jail. She was in isolation for more than 35 days in jail. For all we know, she might have been on the verge of cracking. You have said, essentially admitted, that you made a mistake in getting her out of jail because you thought she'd have a hot meal and a manicure and start talking, and she hasn't.
Not a word. Not a word. She hasn't uttered one word in the direction of let's go find Kaylee, let's look at this, let's do that. Not one word.
Well, do you have a sense of remorse or regret or guilt that you got her out of the slammer, given everything that's transpired, given everything that we know now, given that the whole key to this case lies in what is in her brain, and that it might have been more pressure to keep her in jail to talk than to allow her to go home to a comfy bed and nice meals and the comfort of her parents?
Well, you know, you can go, it can fall both ways. On the other hand, you know, she's home now. What's been done can't be undone. And I only
Can't it be undone? Can't you revoke her bail?
Oh, yeah, sure, but you can't turn the clock back. Yeah, in other words, you can take her back to jail, and we have every right to now that the new circumstances have changed the terms of the bond.
Well, why don't you?
Well, that's my nephew Tony Padilla's call in Sacramento. He's the one that, he's the bail agent. He's the one that's going to make that call tonight sometime. I
thought, what? Oh, you mean make that decision, not make that
Correct.
phone call. Make that decision. I thought the buck stopped with you because you're wearing the cowboy hat.
Yes, but he's also the bail agent. I can sit here and say, hey, I don't want to be on the hook anymore, but it's his call.
What are you going to tell him? What are you going to suggest? You're the uncle.
He's got to grow up. It's time for him to make a decision like this.
But in your heart, do you regret getting involved in this?
Yes. Yes, I do. It was obviously not the thing to do now that, because she didn't talk. She didn't say one word to anybody. I'll tell you another thing. She didn't say a word to me. She didn't say a word to her mother or her dad or her brother.